Hello everyone and welcome to another video and welcome to one of the most expensive car collections that you are watching behind. So we are at a private collection of Sheikh Faisal Bin Qassim Al Thani. I got that name right. I just wanted to spell it correctly. And this collection has 300 cars out here. Some really unique ones, some really special ones. And it starts from here all the way inside, and also there is like a huge collection on the back side. So there are about 40,000 items that are collected out here, apart from the cars of course. But then it's all about cars, and let's start showing you what all cars are in there. So I'm not very good with the classics, but yes, there's a Chrysler in here, and there are no name planks out here, so just forgive me if I don't know the name of it. I just want to show you all the cars, basically what the collection is out here, and each of the cars are registered as well, so they are also being driven. And the sheikh himself likes to take these cars around and just pick one and then drive it around. I mean, why not? I mean, look at the collection that you have out here. You have this Dodge, and a massive one for sure. It's called the Dodge Polara 880. And just know name of this one. Then there is another Chrysler out here, and all of these are in absolutely mint condition. I mean, check out that combination, dual tone. You have a Pontiac. Check out that logo on top, and yes, it's again in absolutely mint condition, as I said. So more collection out here. And there is, let me know in the comment section which all cars are these, if you're one of the guys who knows a lot about classic cars, because I would absolutely love some help out here. Because yes, the cars look quite awesome out here, because the cars are, as I said, you really need to come here and check these cars out. There's also this Ford, and we continue. There's a Dodge in here. There's another Ford. This time there's a plank here, and it's the Ford Twin Beam 250 Custom. It's 1966. It's got a V8 4.8 liter engine, 209 horses, 1.6 tons. Yes, so this belonged to, and there's a history as well. So all of this is documented for nearly every car. I'm just guessing. There's more Ford stuff in here, and then look at that. There's the bed has been converted, so you would see a lot of regional changes to these cars. Like, so you can see that that's not a real goat but an artificial one. But yeah, so they just modify these things so they can carry around animals in these cars as well. And that's your original Ford 350, and that's a custom cab, by the way. Just read there, so that's where it's written, the custom cab. Moving on, there is also more collection out here on this side, and there's more of the Dodge stuff, more Dodge, and then this Ford, and it's quite a long car. It's not actually a car, it's a truck, to be honest. And then there is this one, and again this is also a registered one, which is why you see a number plate on it. Yeah, and it's got this cart in the back as well. It's a wooden one, a bed, and on top of the ceiling out here there is this plane. Not sure if it's the real one, but yes, it will be a real one, because of course this is a gallery and this is a collection, so there will be. And then there are these more artifacts out here. All of this, I mean nearly all of this. So if you take 1 minute, and there are 40,000 items in here, you take about a minute. It will take you 28 days to finish this entire museum filled with so much. But then yes, of course, so it's all about the cars in here as well. Anyways, let me show you another collection of other cars. And welcome to the gigantic, I mean, absolutely so many cars out here. So this is the Chevrolet 210 Bel Air. Then you have the Pontiac and the one that you saw before, and this one. Yes, look at the condition of it. Oof. Wow. I mean, everything is in pristine conditions. Every single car that you see out here. There is this truck in there with a bed. It's actually a tiny one. It's not too big. And I think it's the Mercedes. Yeah, that's the Mercedes Unimo. I'm sure most of these things you wouldn't even see them on the roads. And there is also this one, a tiny little Mabel KR175. There you go. That's pretty tiny, by the way. And there are like a couple of seats in there. Yeah, actually there's also the years written on them, so whichever era they were from. So let's say from 1900 to 2000. That's how they've been arranged out here. And this is your Fiat Nuova 500. Again, all kept in pretty pristine condition. More Fiat stuff. Fiat 600 micro van. This is a van, by the way, from Fiat. And look at the space in there. There are like 3 rows of seat. More Fiat stuff from in there in the back. And here we have a taxi from the same Fiat Multipla Taxi 750. The name is from 1969. Interesting color combination. I think the taxis look rather nicer in this color. And some more classic stuff in here. There is a massive, I mean, absolutely incredible collection. And then Minor Morris 1000. None of you will know this. 1957. All of it is maintained. Oh, look at that one. And then there's a Volkswagen Beetle. It's a hot rod version. Again, 1.6 liter flat 4 engine, 60 horses it produces. Quite a thing in here. If you see, this is a real one. So this is the Ford Model T Popcorn Edition 1912. Check this. 2.9 liters, 4-cylinder, produces 20 horses. One of the first cars that started the revolution for the cars. And the cranking is usually done from here. And we have this one. There's another Ford Model T from 1915. The Ford Model T from 1917, but with a carriage in the back. There are so many older stuff from 1920. Ford TG pickup. Wow, this it has to be one of the largest kept collection, this one, because these things are super old. I mean, super old. And this is like the towing version. Then there's a Ford T Roadster, and again this also is being maintained in a very, let's say, original condition. And then you have the Ford T Ambulance version, the 1924. Again, check out 4-cylinder, 2-speed transmission, planetary gear, 20 horsepower. And this is an ambulance. Continuing, there is Ford Model A and lots of Ford stuff in here. Again with the carriage, lots and lots of amazing collection in here. So Ford Model A, again, which is with the carriage. That's from 1931. There are lots of trucks in here, and there's also some pretty special collections behind in the back. I'm actually pretty blown away, and which is why I'm a little quiet right now. I know a lot of the cars I don't know, but it's just seeing all these things in one place. Wow. 400 speed custom, sport custom, and that's a jazzy one. These are again the proper trucks that were used for the Bedfords, which were used for taking stuff around. So now we are moving from the 1950s and 40s, and everything is organized out here, and we have more Ford stuff in here. There's the woody car. This car is actually made out of wood, and double stacked collection right up till the end. I'm just gonna walk around and show you all the different stuff in here. There's also more stuff GMC on the opposite end, the pickups, more Ford stuff in there. There is absolutely everywhere, just some pretty unique cars. Wow, that's just more Cadillac in there. Let me just walk around, and I'm gonna just be quiet for a while and walk around. Lotus. This is gonna take a long time, by the way, so Pontiac GTO 1969. We are moving to the 60s stuff now. Oh, completely missed on this side. Now we come to the Defender sections. Check that. The Jeep Willys. It's a heaven if you really want to see some rare cars in here, because the collection is just awesome. Alligator, it's an amphibious car, so you can use it on the road, and you can take it in the water as well. I'm stunned. I'm honestly stunned. There you go, a Beetle, Mocha, and the stuff just continues endlessly. And that's why I said 300 cars. 300. And these are not just any cars. I mean, some of them are super rare cars that have been stored here. And it's so good to see them in a condition. Yeah, I don't think many would be able to maintain them so well. And this is actually an air conditioned facility as well, so everything is temperature controlled so that none of these cars have any rust. Toyota, the Land Cruiser one in there, more Toyota stuff. Now we are going to a more modern stuff. As you can see now, we are moving to 1970s. The pretty popular Land Cruiser series. In fact, you would find a lot of these on the roads here. A Dodge, unlike a Dodge actually, but yeah, pretty nice. More Toyota stuff, GMCs, Citroen. That's again a Land Cruiser, more, and then some pretty heavily modified big ones out here from Chevrolet. Mercedes stuff, Land Cruisers in there, trucks, more stuff in here, yeah. And then we have the Land Rover series in there. Let me walk you around. There you go. A brown color. Sure, this is the original one, and check out the scratch and everything on these Range Rovers. Everything is as it is, untouched. Defender. And then we have the racing cars and even stuff from, oh yeah, there's more here. Check out that one out. That's a truck, by the way. Some Rolls Royce, Bentley stuff in here. There you go. Oh, I've never seen such a huge collection in one place, to be honest. And this is a VIP section that we had a glance into. This museum is in Doha, Qatar. So if you ever are in Doha, make sure to visit this place. It's incredible, and it's just opened after the FIFA World Cup. The Mercedes 600. So make sure if you're around to give this gallery a look, because you're not going to be disappointed for sure. You're not. And we are done with some Mercedes stuff in here. Wow, it's just endless. The Mercedes Benz S500 EMC from 95. There's a 450 SLC. Yeah, there you go. It's written. The 600 stuff. And there is last section in there. I know you want this to just keep going, but yeah, we are nearly there at the end of it, which are the racing cars. And there you have it. It's the Lamborghini LM002. Again, pretty rare, from 1986. You have the Porsche 928 GTS. There you go. And there is the Ford Mustang GT500. It's an Eleanor from 68. The Mitsubishi Lancer Evo Edition. The Nissan GTR, your Hummer. Don't know if that was a racing thing. Then you have a hot rod, Ford hot rod from 1927. Check out the chassis and nearly bare bones. Then you have this. Oh, what? It's the Chevrolet hot rod. Check out the engine sticking out from there. And some of the last examples, Subaru STI, and one more Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution from 92-93 series. And we are done with this entire collection of some amazing cars. And this last one, the Mercedes-Benz 190 SL. Beautiful one. Now while I was finishing, I still saw some of the stuff which was still here, and this Fiat 500c Woody. And for an ultra rare car, check this out. The buckler reading from 1947. This is such a rare car, and to be able to just get a look of this, that's a huge thing. And there is one more. So that car that you see, that's the official government vehicle that the Sheikh uses. And let me show you a closer look of it, because this is a long haul and I have to walk a lot. So the Chrysler Windsor Deluxe version, and you can make out that it's used as an official vehicle. There are flags in there, and also if you notice, there are handles in there. So when the security is standing on there, it's to grab those handles and stand on them and take someone safely away. So that was nearly the tour of this entire gallery, and not just that. So I spoke with the guys who handle the whole place. So there are more than 3 times more cars than what they have here. So about 1,100 cars, which are still more there, and they are not all here, but they are safely stored away and not in this gallery. So there's one more gallery which is coming up in JW Marriott, which is located inside the city, because this is a bit in the outskirts that way, this gallery. So they are making one in the underground car park of JW Marriott Hotel. So that's going to pop up pretty soon, and then they will be putting another 300 cars, and they keep rotating cars in here as well. So lots of cars to be seen, and I don't know how many special cars there will be in that collection as well. I would have really loved to check that out, but maybe next time I will definitely do that. But anyways, I am still breathless from all these cars that I've seen here, some ultra special cars, and I'm so glad I was able to get a look of them and come here in person and check them out. So whenever you are in Doha, Qatar, make sure you check this entire collection out here, because as I said, you're not going to be disappointed, but you're going to come out smiling from that door over there. Anyways, that is pretty much it for this video. Give this video a thumbs up, and thank you for watching this video. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, then you can click here, and if you want to watch more videos, then click here. I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care and stay safe.